very existence of the atom was still a hypothesis. Atom, you may remember, is Greek for indivisible. 1897, the electron, the very first atomic particle, was discovered by British physicist J.J. Thomson. There it is, discovered. No other particle is known. So what does he say about the electron? He says, in toasts that he would give at dinner time, he would say, "To the electron, may it never be of any use to anybody." So what is an electron? We can measure its charge. You can measure its mass. It actually has something that we call spin. And you can measure its effect on other particles. You can measure all of this. But you know something? The electron itself has never actually been observed. Not ever. In fact, the electron is smaller than anything ever measured ever. Whatever is its size, we have yet to figure out how small it is. And as far as we're concerned, it could be infinitesimally small. That's the electron, the particle that we all know and love. Then you've got the proton, discovered in 1911 by New Zealand physicist Ernest Rutherford. How did he discover it? Well, he beamed helium nuclei. So what's a helium nuclei? It's got 2 protons in it and 2 neutrons, but the neutron wasn't discovered yet. But he knew they were the nuclei of helium atoms, sometimes called alpha particles. He hammered gold real thin and suspended it in a thin gold foil curtain. And he sent helium nuclei, alpha particles, into that gold foil. And he checked to see how many of them are deflected, how many of them go straight through. And what did he find? Nearly every single helium nucleus that he sent into that gold foil passed right on through unperturbed. This is solid gold foil, what we would call solid. He would conclude that atoms are mostly empty space, a staggering amount of empty space. In fact, the volume of the atom is a quadrillion times larger than the volume of the nucleus itself. If you want a sense of that scale, take a BB, stick it in the pitcher's mound of a baseball stadium, and the size of the BB is to the stadium as the size of a nucleus is to the atom. So Rutherford, who discovered this, he is rumored the next morning after he realized that matter is mostly empty space. He is rumored to have been afraid to step out of his bed onto the floor out of concern that he might pass through the solid floor of his residence. This is the consequence of being the very first person in the world to know some truths about the nature of matter.